Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Outlanders. We're here in our Guardian base where the collection chamber is. We've had to actually put in another hopper in because I was just getting so much stuff. Now, what I want to do first is just get rid of a whole lot of fish, because if we look down here again, I shouldn't have gone up, we can see I've got myself almost a full double chest of fish, and I've set some bits cooking over somewhere around here. Let me just sleep and reset the day. And there we go. So as you can see over to our right, we've got ourselves quite a number of these smokers, all with cod in them, and I've got quite a bit. So what I want to do is just get all the XP off this thing and resmelt a whole lot of fish, because I'm going to set up a free food station over at the shopping district. So let's get this food out, set some more going, and we'll quickly have that done very soon. While the rest of the fish is continuing to go up, I might catch you up on what else has been going on around my base since the last episode. So as you can see, we've got a little nether rack chamber around here, and inside we've got ourselves a couple, better be careful, a couple of villagers in there, a couple of farmers, one with I've been trading for quite a bit, and we've got ourselves another one. We're going to be doing something a little bit special with those two in the future. I think it's going to be a farm for villagers, a villager farm in the next couple of episodes, or a future episode, hopefully. Now, if we go down a couple of levels to this one, one more up, this one over here, we can see we've got ourselves a beetroot farm that's going on reasonably nicely. The farm has been working away quite well, and we've also got ourselves a wheat farm, so that's been going on pretty well. We've got ourselves quite a bit of beetroot, hence why we needed to trade with a farmer. And over here we started work on quite a bit more of the base, which is where we're going to be doing today. We've got ourselves two quarter circles, one here and one diagonally opposite, which has been quite a bit of work and quite a bit of prismarine stuff being used. What we're going to be doing today is doing quite a bit of base look improvement, so not actually anything too functional, just stuff to improve the looks of this. And I thought we'd start in this smaller quadrant first. Now, what I've been thinking is to use quite a bit of this netherrack we've been gathering and just make it look red all over. So something to resemble the nether, parts of the nether that have been newly added. So I think this side will be the warped forest, and the other quarter will be a crimson forest. So that'll solve a problem of getting wood as well, and get ourselves a nice part of the base to enjoy. Having completed one quarter of this, I'm not entirely certain it's looking good. I'm probably thinking if I should do this side or rip it out entirely and do these full quarters. Then again, I'm thinking the full quarters are going to be too big, but these ones are a bit too small. So there's a little bit of a dilemma there. I'm not quite sure which one to go. I've decided to go with the inside quarters being the netherrack, with the two diagonal opposites being cyan and the other two diagonals being, the crimson. So if I put two of these in each corner and then start bone mealing the lot, it should start spreading everywhere. Another thing I should probably do is start lighting up these things, because occasionally zombies spawn and they start attracting to the villagers that are underneath, and these creepers also start spawning. So I definitely do not want that, and spiders and all that. So I definitely don't want stuff being down here after these are all covered up, and it's going to be a big mob farm. So I definitely need to light this thing up. And having a look at that, I'm pretty happy with it actually. It's turned out a little bit better than I thought it would. Well, a lot better than I thought it would. Now I just need to get in the two red segments. I keep having to turn away, but I just need to get the two red segments in and think it's going to look fantastic. It's been a little bit since the last clip, and I've got myself a little bit more done. I've got these curved segments, well, mostly done. I've still got a little bit more on this side to do. I still need to put the quartz in, but we have got ourselves the red or the crimson forests sections done. Now, if we had it at night, these parts are a little bit dark, so I might need to work on putting in some hidden lighting here and there, or perhaps just some stream lights a little bit lower down the trunks, because unfortunately this part is going to spawn some mobs if I'm not careful, and these two as well. So that is not the best. However, let's take a quick look from the sky and see how it looks. And the grey bits don't stand out as much, or the cyan bits don't stand out as much, but I think that looks pretty good. Now, the plan for the outside is just to do green segments, I think, or darker green, because that would contrast the red and the cyan, I think, pretty well. It took a little bit of hunting, but I think I've found the villages. So, Harry and Berry, they are the two villages that Lobo has. Now, over here, I think is the Mending Book, and we can only get a few of them. Oh, wait, that's... Oh, of course, I'm limited by emeralds. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be quite a bit, actually. If there a ender chest around here? No, there is not. That's a bit disappointing. But hopefully we can get one more and see what this book is. It's protection, which isn't overly good for me anyway. I was hoping for efficiency. But anyway, let's find some more emeralds and go on to get some more of those mending books. Just to see what's happening, I came over to Robbie's base, and I think he's got some villagers selling unbreaking, which is going to be incredibly helpful. So I've just maxed out that villager. Hopefully Robbie doesn't mind too much, but I should be able to pay him back eventually with some diamonds or even a fully souped up trading station. So thank you, Robbie, and where is my inventory? Those unbreaking books are really going to help. So I should probably fly into first person, make it back to my base, which is this way, not that way I was flying, and get myself the stuff that I need to finish off my enchantments. But I think we might leave that for now and move on to another subject. So, as you know, I lost all my stuff in a lava pit a few weeks ago. So what I've been doing is trying to get that stuff back. I have got my helmet, which cost me quite a number of levels. Got my elytra back, although it has cursive binding. I've even got myself a netherite pickaxe and a sword, so I've got some kind of gear back. However, I don't have quite a bit of stuff. I've still got quite a bit of stuff yet to go. If we look here, I've got my diamond leggings with just needing mending. I've got my diamond boots. I think I've still got mending and unbreaking to go. I've got a pickaxe ready to go, and I think that's most of them. So I still need a few bits of stuff, namely unbreaking books and mending books. Now, thankfully, I think one of the members of the server has mending books, and his base over here, Lobo, actually has a mending villager. So what we're going to do is head over to his base and buy some mending books from his villager. And flying over here, I think this is Stormspace, and she seems to have done a really good job over here. I hope I'm not spoiling much, but it really does look pretty good, and she really has transformed their place quite a bit. And over here, I think is Lobo's mushroom portal. It's an interesting thing sticking out across the dark wood forest, so quite something to look at. So if we pop in here, or is it the other side? I think it's down here. Ow. If we pop in down here, we should be able to get in and into the nether where I think his villagers are. So yes, and back here it seems to have quite a number of stuff. A pink sheep head, a turtle head, dolphin head, lots of cod and salmon, or salmon and cod I should say, and I think these are guardians, I'm not entirely sure. Don't want to pick it up on, of course, the rotting traders, which are a 1-to-1 drop. I've got 13 or so of those myself. And checking in all the enchantments that I now got, I've got all the things I need on the boots, and the same with the leggings, except for Thorns 3, which aren't any villagers to do so I might need to go fishing for a little bit. And I don't actually have any fishing books in here, so that's going to be quite a bit of time, hopefully, because this is going to be quite a while. So let's go fishing for a little bit and set ourselves up to get those enchantments. And of course it means getting more levels, which I definitely need to enchant everything. After finishing that AFK session, I didn't get any Thorns books, but I did remember that I need a flying trident, so I need to get myself a Riptide book. I've borrowed that from my shop, and I've also combined all the Unbreaking 3 and Mending books. So let's get one of those, combine it with this. No, I don't want an enchant it, I want to enchant it. So that's going to cost 10 levels. If I put it that way, it's 9 levels. So slightly better that way, and that's going to cost 18. What if I name it? Flying Trident. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And there we go. So I've now got 18 levels, which isn't a lot. And I've got myself quite a new flying trident. So let's give it a look. And I just need to fly like this. And there we go. It's going to be incredibly helpful when I land in the middle of the ocean or it's raining. So that is a good improvement and a good return back to some of the gear I used to have. I've just come down here to the farming level and I've just discovered that Barry Beetroot Beater has just disappeared. I have no idea how it happened, though I can guess. I think there was an explosion around here recently and the villager must have escaped and then fallen off the edge and died, which is annoying to say the least. It's really annoying that that is all gone. So what I'm going to have to do is find another villager and replant and get 8 stacks of seeds to put in his inventory. And I don't have 8 stacks of seeds, so yeah, that's going to be annoying. Now I've come over to the island just south of my little base island over here, and I've decided I'm going to start on a little villager breeder. I think Gamer wants quite a few of these dotted around, but for now we're going to start over here. So I'm just using a little design by someone named Skyfly. I'll put a link to their description, to their video in a description. But it is a very simple design, so we just need to hollow this out first, and we should be nearly there. So let's get on it. And I think that's done, so we just need to put in this, and this. Then the villagers go on here, but I need to put in something on top of it first. So let's see, something like that on there, and here. If I'm using wool, but I could just as easily use other things. So like that, and then these two need to be glass, or 2 of them need to be glass. Let's see. I think it needs to go like that and like that. And then the 2 workstations go here and here. And then somewhere near it we need to put some beds. So let's get out of here, find ourselves some beds and get this thing working. It's a little bit harder at night, but I do need to light this entire place up just to be absolutely certain there's going to be no zombies. So I'm just going to go with a 4x4-ish pattern and make sure this thing is lit up. Now, aside from the villagers, this farm is just about ready. We do need to put in a nether portal because then the baby villagers will go straight from there into the nether. So if we get this in quickly, light it up, we should be good. Now, I'm not entirely certain where this is going to end up, but it shouldn't be too far away from Gamers and my portals, and hopefully it's going to be somewhere where we can access easily. So let's get this in. 1, 2, 3, 3, and from here we should be just about golden. 2, 3, 4. Nether portal active now. And this is a bit of a welcome surprise. While mining out for the little collection chamber for the villagers, I found myself some ancient debris. So that's going to be pretty useful if I can actually pick it up. That's not what it. There we go. And here we are. I think this looks pretty good. It's still got enough room around it to be able to collect. So what the idea is we say plonk a boat here, and hopefully the villager phases into it, and then we just cycle around like this into the areas and pop them through into the overworld via one of our other portals. After a bit of work, which I didn't film, we've now got ourselves the 2 villagers back over there. Now I've come back to this side of the base, the main base, because I need to collect a fair bit of the wheat that we've been gathering over the past few days. All this in here, that's not the one, all the wheat in over here, and start giving it to the villagers in order for them to start breeding. And there's going to be a lot of stuff in here if I'm not careful. Yeah, you can just see it flashes across the screen. There's a lot of stuff in there. So if we take 3 of those, that should help massively. And now I believe all I have to do is just dump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can already see the love hearts, 8, and 9 stacks of bread. That should be more than enough. So hopefully they'll start breeding. I'm not sure if I saw a little villager in there, but they should start breeding. There they go, 1, 2, and they're all trapped in. And are they going to start giving away their villager? Little villager. Come on. There we go, a little villager's come out. And hopefully there we go, he's popped out. Or she, I suppose. And it's going to go right into the nether. Done. So this is actually working. Perfect. Probably should have done before actually setting this up, before putting the villagers in, is check to make sure that this portal actually goes to the place that it's supposed to. And come on, load, please. And after coming through, it does. So that is a relief. I just don't want to be. Come on, there we go. And but the villagers are all there. They don't want to come through. Interesting. Maybe we should have thought this through a little bit better. Okay, so now 2 of them are down there. That I just need to figure out how to get out without letting them escape. There we go. Nice and quick. So they're going to stay in there until I can actually need a use for them. Now, back at my base, I do remember that I do need a villager, a beetroot farming villager at the very least. So I'm going to get this guy and set him up back at the base with the correct workstation. So hopefully I've got enough beetroot seeds to fill him up. And to finish off today's episode, I've got a few mending books which I've got to sell, and quite a few people are online. So I just put a quick chat in the thing, my base. So I just put a quick chat into the text channels in here, and quite a few people would like mending. So I think Mirror, B-Boy, and Storm all want some. So I'll either come to them or they'll come to me, and we'll sell some. And that was a rather special trip. We managed to get 24 diamonds, which is a really, really good day. A really good experiment that we've got today. So we've still got a couple of mending books just in case that we need to buy more stuff. So let's see, 29 and 6, that's quite a lot of diamonds we've got today. And today, to finish off today's episode, I've been slowly filling up these things with the plants and villagers I need. However, in transporting the most recent villager to fill up to be the central villager here, I've got myself a nitwit. I'm not yet sure if the farmers will throw to nitwit, so that's something I'll have to investigate. But this guy could be in for a death sentence if he's not useful to me. Fortunately, there's a pretty easy way to check. So if I throw this beetroot at the villager and it picks it up, yes it does, so he will be useful to me. So I'll just dump him in the middle and we'll be on our way. And after a little bit more work, we've got ourselves I think this is the carrot farm going. And with its little villager, it's going to be a little while before he starts having stuff to plant and harvest, of course. And over here, we've got ourselves the the potato one, and it looks like he's farming. Yes, so he is indeed farming. So hopefully in a few minutes he'll be throwing stuff at the nitwit, and we're going to be collecting carrots, potatoes, beetroot seeds, wheat seeds, and everything else that I can't think of. So that's been quite a successful little villager farm that we've got over there. And on a random bit to end today's episode, this has been a couple of days after our villager farm has been working, and Gamer is as part of his duties, collected a few villagers and has, I think, upgraded a few of them to do a few stuff. So we've got, what do we have here? Protection 4 for 55. It's pretty expensive. We've got Unbreaking 3 for 23, which isn't too bad. And let's close that. And what does this guy have? He has Efficiency 4. We need that. Let's actually quickly break that down. I need 2. That's not enough emeralds. Whoops. That's going to be a bit tricky. If I trade that, it's going to be 1, which isn't enough because I need 2. Wait, that's mending down there. Alright, so if I get 1, I'm gonna need 13 more emeralds to get up to efficiency 4. And I think I've got 2 efficiency books back at my base, so let's quickly hop back to my main island base and finish making our Silk Touch pickaxe. Just passing this review is how good the farm's been. There's still a little baby up there, but the rest of these have grown up, and from the looks there's just 1 or 2 nitwits, which isn't too bad. So we'll probably use those for another breeding farm somewhere if we can figure it out how to get those out. And it looks like I'm right, there's a efficiency 3 and an efficiency 3. So with our efficiency 2 3s and a 4, and a few more levels of course, we should be able to get ourselves a nice efficiency 5 book. That's 3 levels. Is it any different this way? 2 levels. So efficiency 5, we've got Unbreaking 3, Mending and Silk. Let's see, we're probably not going to have enough levels to combine all this. Naturally no, definitely not that way. So we're going to have to do some AFKing and some other things at our Guardian farm. But I'm going to do that off camera because today I've run out of time again. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and what else is there? Like and subscribe, and don't forget to keep watching out for the next one, in which there will be something a little bit different. Goodbye.